again. Glad to see you came back. You won't regret having me by your side.
Spare a coin for a poor old beggar?
Alright, what is it? Well, you know my name by now. I'm a Nord, and I was born in Riften, but grew up a little in solitude before growing up most of my life in Cyrodiil, traveling between cities and Skyrim. When I was old enough, my mother sent me to the College of Winterhold, where I studied and graduated with flying colors. Mother always said mages run in the family. Not long after this, it was time for me to leave my home in Bruma. My mother told me to be careful, as she always said. It's a big world out there, Anaya, and if you don't keep your footing, there's no telling where you'll be swept off to. I'd have to say, she was right. Recently, when I crossed the border back into Skyrim, I had no idea what I was walking into. A civil war would break out while on the road to Whiterun. And that's where you found me, in the Bannered Mare, wondering where to go next. I tried to, but I was blocked by a skirmish and a massive blizzard, which was swept in with the sound of thunder. It was scary. A dragon? Well, these are trying times. Wouldn't surprise me.
It's like traveling in the dark shadows sometimes.
Honestly, I do. I miss my home and mother from time to time, but with the border locked down, I don't think I'll ever be going back home. Look, if you're bold enough to take on the Legion, be my guest. But if you ever manage to get into Cyrodiil, I'll forever be in your debt. Really wish I could see Bruma one last time. I honestly don't know. She was fine when I left, but who knows what's going on back at home. Let's see. I'm from Cyrodiil, so that should tell you who I stand by. Of course it is. Good job. I am. It hasn't been that long since I last attended. I wonder if my old friend Jazarko is still there. Sure thing. Okay. We'll talk later. going?
Come to chat with an old woman, Do your good deed for the day.
What can I do for you? See you around.
City.
Is there something I can do for you?
Hey, wanna get a bite to eat? Got it.
Yes?
Howdy. Okay. Hey, wanna sit by the fire with me? Got it. Howdy. Okay, let's go. Need something?
What do you need? All right.
Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come with me. Yes.
Stay sharp. You never know. Hey! Alright, what is it? I'm happy to help. What is it? Alright. I understand. I'm here if you need anything else.
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going through these fingers. I mean it. I'll cut you in half. So the Alakir know where I am? What do they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me. Then I need your help, and there isn't anyone else I can trust here in the city. I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Almeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution. They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are. I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust. I don't know for sure. I spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion publicly. I suspect that's why these men were hired to hunt me down. You think I'd be in hiding if this was something I trusted town guards to handle? These men are ruthless, cunning, deceitful. They'll pay off whoever they can. I can't trust anyone here in Whiterun. Guards and Jarls can be bought. And the Alakir are close. I'm running out of time, so I'm choosing to trust you. Find me the moment the Alakir are taken care of.
Need something?
Mining is hard work, but we pay a fair price for any ore you dig up.
Hey!
Everything all right? I'm ready. Let's go.
I could listen to him play all day.
Aye. All right. You've picked up on my mannerisms, eh? You all right? I'm at your service.
I shall show you my old hunting grounds.
I'm behind you.
Well met, friend. How can I help you? Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. Take a look.
Sticks and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
I ran into a giant. Next thing I knew, I was back in Whiterun. But I had left from Whiterun. Confusing, right?
Goodbye, old friend.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady. All crafted by the great.
I have a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use more healers.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Talos the mighty, Talos the unerring, Talos the unassailable. To you we give praise, and deserve our praise you do, for we are one.
Trapping a dragon in Dragon's Reach. Damn clever idea you had, I have to admit.
Among us, great Talos, not as God, but as man.
Word is the College of Mages is back to normal. If there's such a thing for that lot.
Let me show you the power of Talos,
Excuse me.
where my breath is long winter. I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legions, for I love you. I love, even as man, great talent, cherished. For he saw in us, in
What are
each
you
of
looking
us,
at?
the future of Skyrim.
You have a death wish, then? If you know that name, you must know to meet him would be to meet your end. But it seems we both have needs, friend. Perhaps we can help each other out. I have dishonored my brothers by being captured, so they have left me here. My life with the Alakir is over now, but I have no wish to die in this god's forsaken land. If I can be released from prison, I may start over. See to that, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Because I was clumsy enough to be captured. Kamatu always says, we're supposed to be the best of the best. I wasn't. 100 gold will secure my release. You can afford that, can't you? I suppose you'd better hope you can, if you want the information. Get the money into the hands of one of these guards, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Until next time.
Nothing. Nay, worse than... Nothing. The Imperial machine enforces the will of the Dalmor against its own people.
God's blessings on you.
Rise up, children of the Empire. Rise up, Stormcloak.
Done.
Embrace the
Convince him to stay out of the city while you're at it.
He who is both man and divine. For we
Careful there, friend.
Let me know if you have anything you need from me.
heavens and earth, and we, not the elves or their hosts, will rule.
You buy my way out of here, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Very well. Kamatu is west of Whiterun. It's an unassuming little cave called Swindler's Den. You realize if you set foot in there, you're never coming back out? They'll kill you. But that's your problem, not mine.
Everything all right?
My fine's been paid, now set me free.
You walk among us, great Talos, not as God, but
Sorry, my ears aren't so good. You say something?
you were once man.
I said my fine has been paid. Now let me out.
Let me show
Right,
you the
right.
power of
Oh,
Talos,
look at that. I seem to have lost my keys. Might take me a while to find them. You just sit tight. I'll get around to it eventually.
I breathe now.
Curse you!
In royalty and reshape this land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legions, for I love you.
Word is spreading like mage fire.
tidings.
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it. None escape the vigil. All come into the light.
That cave could...
Warning you. Back off. I'm warning you. Back off. That's close enough.
Sometimes,
Watch out!
fire can be so
I'm
relaxing.
warning you. Back off. Now ain't this a surprise?
There's just no bloody end to this, is there?
I'm not sure I like these Alakir warriors hiding out here. They seem like trouble.
Keep it to yourself. You're not paying us to talk. What was that?
And so it begins. I'll kill you all myself.
Bastard!
How disappointing. Precious time.
Fucking creep.
I'm ending this!
I'll kill you where you stand. Now that's how it's done.
Some caves won't provide shelter, even if you clear them out.
Breeze, what was he thinking? Fool never saw me pull the ace out of my boot.
What the fuck was that?
Over here.
There's something near.
Don't pay for that.
Giving my paws and eating your filthy scum.
Bring it on. Oh, lives in the rift?
Watch you don't slip and fall on your ass. Shit everywhere.
Eye out for a river or lake. I could use a bath.
Proving your strength. Avoid any more bloodshed. I think you and I have some things to talk about. Stay your hand, warrior. It's no secret why you're here, and you have proven your skill in combat. Let us talk a moment, and no one else needs to die. I think we can all profit from the situation in which we find ourselves. My men will not attack you if you will lower your weapons. She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice. Of course, Senpai. What is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter. No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her? Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that, and make sure no one else gets hurt. She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice. She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. The other noble house... The resistance against the Dominion is alive. She trusts you, at least to some extent. She sent you after us, and has no reason to think that you do anything other than that. Convince her that we'll be coming for her, and she needs to leave. Lead her to the stables outside Whiterun. We'll be waiting to take her into custody. I'll gladly share a portion of the bounty in return for your efforts in seeing proper justice done. Good. We'll be waiting for you at the stables. It will be good to finally be able to return home.
Howdy. Are you giving me a sweet roll? Okay.
Is there some way I can assist you? Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over. Why, you? See you around.
Proving your strength. To avoid anyone's bloodshed. I think you and I have some things to talk about. Stay your hand, warrior. It's no secret why you're here, and you have proven your skill in combat. Let us talk a moment, and no one else needs to die. I think we can all profit from the situation in which we find ourselves. My men will not attack you if you will lower your weapons. She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her, but the other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice. She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and... Of course, Senpai. What is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter. No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her? Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that, and make sure no one else gets hurt. She sold the city out to the other noble house. The resistance against the Dominion is alive, and she trusts you, at least to some extent. She sent you after us, and has no reason to think that you do anything other than that. Convince her that we'll be coming for her, and she needs to leave. Lead her to the stables outside Whiterun. We'll be waiting to take her into custody. I'll gladly share a portion of the bounty in return for your efforts in seeing proper justice done. I'd hoped we could work something out. That you would see reason. That we could avoid having to kill you. Very well then. If that's the way you want to play it, we will.
Now you're mine! Over here! Mercy!
Can I help you? Are you giving me a sweet roll? All right, what is it? What do you need me to do? Hey! Let's see what you got. We'll talk later.
heard the gourmet is hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, fella who wrote that cookbook.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I'm at your service.
Aye.
What are you thinking?
Aye. I shall show you my old hunting grounds. Aye.
Aye? So long as your head still fits inside the mead hall. Stendar's mercy on me. All right then.
Need something? Fun fact about me? My name is Anaya, and I like sweet rolls. But I'm not fat, honestly.
Any news of the Alakir? At last, I can rest safely. You have done me a great service, warrior. I cannot thank you enough. Take this reward. I managed to sneak some of my wealth out of Hammerfell when I left. It's the least I can do. For now, I will maintain my ruse here. You are always welcome in the Bannered Mare. Of course. All right then. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. It's been a pleasure.
Can we stop in an inn? I need my sweet roll fix.
Oh, did you need something?
Hey, really? That wasn't cool.
Aye.
I'm doing all right. How are you holding up?
I'm glad for you.
I'm not unfamiliar with the dark underworld of Tamriel. And I must say, there's a roguish charm to adventuring with such a notorious thief. Sure.
All right. All right. Aye, not too bad. How are you feeling?
I'm glad to hear it.
I'm at your service.
I shall show you my old hunting grounds.
You know what? Tell me something about you. Go on then. Really? That's... Go on. I hope all your hard work is rewarded. No worries. I'm glad for you.
Aye. Need something?
Yes, I was suffering terribly. I feel better already. Trying to pitch in a little more. My husband died. Things won't be the same without him. He was off fighting the ward for the Stormcloaks. Good day.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? Been hearing some strange tales of the Jarl's children. Say the one's turning wicked, and the others have an ill-favored look to them. Best to keep clear. Need anything else? Just let me know.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
You're the best. Can you be my mother? Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. Bye now, miss.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Farewell. They say there's nothing a Nord woman can't do if she puts her mind to it. See you.
It's good to see you again. Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth, I would be immensely grateful.
Yeah? Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job. So, the disgusting pig sent you to bother me. One day, I'll tear his face apart so he can leave me alone. My father doesn't know anything about me. But I know about him, and about the war. More than he might think. I know that he still worships Talos. That he hates the Thalmor almost as much as the Stormcloaks do. That he worries about being chased from Whiterun. That I don't have the same mother as my brother and sister. The castle is old. Lots of places nobody's been in a long while. Places where you can overhear things, see things. And the Whispering Lady. She won't tell me her name. I've gotten good at listening to keyholes. At the door in the basement, I hear her talking to me. I thought I was caught, but she started telling me even more secrets. But I can't open the door. In the basement. Trust me, you'll see it. I bet she'll talk to you too. Bye.
Talos the mighty, Talos the unerring, Talos the unassailable. To you we give.
At last. I've been waiting for someone more fit to carry out my will. The child is spirited but lacks agency. Regrettably, I cannot reach your plane so directly. But I forgive you for not knowing who I am. Few hear my whispers anymore. I am Lala, the Lady of Whispers. I tug at the web of connections between mortals. Love, hatred, loyalty, betrayal. The boy was good at sussing out secrets. You, I expect to take a more active role. First, you must open this door. A piece of my power has been locked away behind it, and even my eyes cannot see past the seals. I'd much rather it be in the hands of an ambitious and talented person, such as yourself. The whole of Whiterun is ripe with paranoia and tensions. The Jarl's court is right to fear the power I hold behind this door. The Jarl trusts few, and they will be his undoing. The Dark Child knows of what I speak. Let him guide your path.
Yes?
You know the Whispering Lady, don't you? I can tell. I told you, I know everything about the castle. For some reason, that door is special. Only 2 people can open it. Balgruf and Farengar, the court wizard. How you get it from them is up to you. Nobody would notice if Farengar went missing, I promise you.
The Gilder Green blooms again. All thanks to you.
Make a move toward Balgruf, and you'll...
Hey there. Keep safe.
Divine smile on you, friend. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day. Don't even think about it.
Can we stop in town soon? I need to stock up on soul gems.
Excellent work. Now, I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the ebony blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in a song of your grandeur.
You know the Whispering Lady, don't you? I can tell. Until next time.
It's always good to see someone I can count on.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a eat and get the cold out.
You're the best. Can you be my mother?
What do you need? You're very well read. I envy that. As a child, my education had always been focused on the art of war first. I think now I'd like to catch up, expand my mind a little. I'd appreciate it. Certainly makes quiet nights by the fire more interesting.
I sure could use some mead right now. I'm really tired.
I've been meaning to read this. Thank you. Here, I've got something for you too.
Alright? Alright.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. Took me in and helped me turn my life around.
I'm not the best cook. Good morning.
Damn shame, that is.
Good morning. How did you sleep?
Staying safe, I hope?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Sun feels good, huh?
What are you thinking?
It's been a long time since I've had someone I knew I could trust. Longer still since I could call them friend. I'm glad I can fight alongside you. Perhaps I should practice with an arming sword more. I'd like to at least match your skill in one-handed combat. Till later then.
Mm-hmm.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I'm just a cook, lass. Here, take a look at this. Mm-hmm.
I heard Lucan yelling the other day about a thief breaking into a store. It wasn't me, honest. You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side. Until next time.
Hoppus isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright. Until next time.
You sure look like you could use some help. Greetings, stranger. The name's Yormir, and I'm at your service. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Perhaps you need your boots shined, or your tunic washed, or need a letter delivered? Well, maybe you need someone to chop you some firewood, or brew you an alchemy potion. I think I have a recipe lying around somewhere. That's right, and I assure you, every service I offer will earn your complete satisfaction. In fact, I could be your personal assistant. I could wash your clothes and carry your equipment. Consider me your personal pack mule. Farewell.
Fight!
Bastard's dead? Left with no hope.
They are Rafik. They look like normal cats, but they are real Khajiit. They are as clever as Jazan. Jazan did not. They told him their names. If Jazan named them, all kittens would be named Jazan. Alfik are a bit different from the other Khajiit. Some of them are already born with names. They do not speak Cyrodiilic, but they understand it. A bit. Alfik have their own language. Even Jazan understands it only a little. But no, Jazan is a very sensible Khajiit. He saved them from the chick trader to help them. A slave trader who sells children. He kidnaps orphans and sells them into slavery. He is the worst among slavers. Even the Renrid Jacqueline do not do such things. Beware of the cat called Jazel. He is especially ruthless, both at buying and selling.
Aye.
Aye. What's next?
You alright? What's got you curious? With you all the way. My old campsite. This is where I was ambushed. Doesn't seem like the Thalmor left much behind. Everything all right?
All right? Aye.
Looking to hire a boat?
All right.
This is not fucking right. I'm telling you. Slow and steady. We don't want to grab any undue attention now, do we?
Some caves won't make good shelter, even if you clear them out.
Fun fact about me, my name is Anaya, and I like sweet rolls. But I'm not fat, honestly.
Do you mind keeping that closed? Why, yes, it's quite comfortable in here. But when it's open, there's a bit of a draft. You do realize that was a joke, don't you? I didn't expect my hero to lack a sense of humor.
Man, it's dark in here. Got a torch or candlelight spell by chance?
Now, let's not fight. We can save that for later when we find out what it is we don't like about each other. Maybe. I'd grown quite fond of it. The iron bars, the pattern of squares, and... well, I guess that's it. But I do like squares. My name is Zora Fairchild, although it was never meant to be ironic. I was once very much a child, and very much fair. So fair, in fact, that the divines saw it fit to punish me with the smart and enviable face. It's always easier to blame the gods for such things, isn't it? Now don't make things awkward. I am more than comfortable with my own burned skin. It is a burn, after all. I've tried washing it to no avail. But it hides the scars. That's a good thing. Now, I wasn't always comfortable with it, but living in a cage tends to alter your perspective.
Oh, God, they've stuck this place up good and proper, didn't they?
I was on my way north to the icy tundra. It's quite vast, quite icy, and extremely dull, which is precisely why I visited. Some people look at a blank portrait and see only emptiness. I see an opportunity to paint. Imagine a vast field of pure white, soft as a pillow wrapped in a cloud. From a distance, you might think it's snow. Yet, when you come to the lip of its feathery shore and run your fingers through crowns of ivory, you'll know you have arrived in Whiterun. Home of Tamriel's most beautiful and profitable tundra cotton field, Zora's Field, as it's known to the locals. I certainly hope so. It is called Tundra Cotton. Otherwise they should have changed the name.
Shit everywhere.
Ooh, no. Necromancers tend to disapprove of having their specimens damaged. I should know. This is the 11th necromancer who's enslaved me, and all 11 have been as delicate as a lord with his finest furs. It makes me so sad to disappoint him so. I think this last one was quite excited with his find until he brushed back my hair. I've seen that look on more than enough men to recognize it. Am I that obvious? And here I thought I was being coy. It's become a bit of a game to see what sort of hero will come to save me. Mostly it's bandits, although they're not really motivated by the saving part. That's just a means to an end. But ultimately it just means the end of their lives. Until next time.
Excuse me.
Best mead in Skyrim, hands down, has to be Haunting Brew mead. Liquid gold, I swear. You want to swing by town and grab a bottle? Should we stop somewhere to sell and buy stuff?
Hidden gem, eh?
What was that?
The gods have forsaken this place. I don't like this place. Aye.
Sure, why not?
As you wish.
Nope.
No worries.
Is there some way I can assist you?
All right, what is it?
What do you need? Can't do that. Sorry. Anything else?
Hey, what's up?
What do you need me to do?
Careful there, friend.
Heck no.
Well met. Well, handsome but not cute. Funny but not mean. Tender but not soft. Strong but not violent. Caring but not servile. I could go on and on. I want a man who's aggressive but not impatient, Creative, but not obsessed. And most of all, confident, but not arrogant. The best I ever knew was 4 of those things, but he failed the arrogance test. He didn't just cross the border between confidence and arrogance. He rode through on a gilded carriage pulled by frenzied mammoths. It's not just for show. Although the necromancers seem to think so. Nobody takes me seriously.
Looks like we've done it.
But when my weapon of choice was an amulet of Mara, then the boys were quite certain of my intentions. Even if that was just for show. All types. Bandits, wizards, heroes and alchemists. Oh, and skeletons. They used to be all 4. It took some time to get a hang of it. My body did pay quite a price for my lessons. I have more scars than skin now, I'm afraid. Yet you'll find I'm a capable fighter, and if it's adventure you're seek, my lord, I am but your humble servant. The fury to your Holgeir, the Aedwir to your Barenzaya, the house girl to your Jarl. So is my lord suggesting I become a jester? I think the surprise will be all theirs, and the laughter. I will not suffer the embarrassment, my lord. But perhaps another will do so on my behalf. I have not given up hope, you see, that someday a dashing prince will look past this medley of scars to see the real me. You have my steel. Remember, a good leader is brave but not reckless, firm but not rigid. I sometimes like to imagine these caves as an underground travel system. Like the root worms that are gunmen smugglers using the black marsh.
An experience worse, I can assure you. We should look for game while we're out here.
I finally found you. I want to join the College of Winterhold, but I need help with my wards. Can you teach me? Maybe you could help me.
Really? Great.
How do you know about so silent?
Great. Now I'm going to cast some spells to you. Keep your ward up so I can study. Great. Now I'm going to cast some spells to you. Keep your ward up so I can study. I think I see what I was doing wrong. Right? I should do it. I think I'm ready to try the college again. Thanks. No offense, but you're not looking so good. You feeling good?
Can I help you?
A guest? Oh my. We have guests as often as we can, but there aren't a lot of travelers these days. The war keeps people off the roads. We supply Falkreath to the south. Until recently, we supplied Helgen. Falkreath trades with the surrounding holds, and without our wood, they would have trouble keeping their prices low.
Skyrim is full of large forests, some bigger than others.
Why don't you stay a
I
while?
wonder if we should get some shelter.
I'd better get...
Wait out this rain.
Sometimes I wonder if using a one-handed weapon would be more suitable for my training. But it really doesn't suit my personality. Ready to move? Yes.
Is there somewhere I can assist you?
It's quite beautiful here, isn't it? Where I come from, the trees grow tall and wide, and each one has a spirit of their own. Here, the trees are all stunted and seem to have no souls at all. The autumn colors are the same though. Valenwood, all the way to the south. What about you? Are you from here?
I can't see shit.
I see. Do you know Skyrim very well? I see. I don't suppose you're in need of a traveling companion, are you? I could use someone to show me around this cold, unfamiliar place. I'm a very good archer too, so I could watch your back in return. What do you say? Excellent. I'm looking forward to it. Howdy. How can I help? Lead on. How can I help? He's very serious, isn't he? I'm going to see if I can make him laugh.
I'm at your service. She seems nice enough. Are you certain we can trust her?
So, you're a nightingale now. Okay, that's really awesome. Consider me really envious.
I'll keep an eye on her, just in case.
Is there some way I can assist you?
So, you're a Thane now then? Does that mean I have to address you as my lord? I'm not sure I could keep a straight face.
Dark mages make this place their home. In that sense, it...
So the person who killed the old guildmaster is trying to destroy the rest of the guild as well. But why? What could she... Good work. Hopefully the wind might bring help and feel safe again now.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Is there something I can help you with?
Yes? Hey! Alright then.
Is
How can I help?
assist you? I could listen to him play all day.
In Valenwood, we have little rodents called calliope. They look kind of similar to skeevers, except much cuter and tree-living. Really? That wasn't cool.
Alright. Couldn't think of anywhere better.
I love this place.
I'm telling you, I heard it, howling. Those werewolf tales are true. Word is the College of Mages is back to normal. Of course.
My favorite drink is jaga. It's made of pig's milk and honey. It's absolutely delicious. But it seems it's not sold here. Shame. Did you know that Skyrim gets most of its lumber from Falkreath?
I hear Valder made it back safe. Too bad about the others, but at least it's one less thing to worry about.
What shall we do with the drunken?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Hello there. I don't believe we've been properly introduced. My name is Lucian Flavius.
I'm Ari. I suppose you and I will both be looking after our mutual friend from now on, huh? Worry not, my dear new friend. I've got your back as well. The rain makes me want to get naked and dance in circles around the trees. Someday, I'm going to show you how to forest couple. Falkreath is perfect for it.
Ori, would you mind telling me a little about your people? Bosmer traditions aren't particularly well documented back in the Imperial City.
I don't suppose you could be a little more specific about what you're asking, Lucian? Asking me about Bosmer traditions is a bit like asking a fish to tell people about water. What are you curious about? Our food? Our courting habits? Religion? My favorite dish. I go for a hearty deer stew that's been simmering overnight, without a doubt. So tender. And keeps you warm all day too. What about you? No, that one's true. It's a religious thing. What was that?
Good morning.
Annals of the Dragon God. It's an actual account from the First Era. This could be priceless. Yeah, don't worry, I'll be careful with it. I was just starting to get cozy though.
What do you need?
Alright. It's a beautiful day to go for a walk.
You're an expert of destruction. The elements of nature bend to your will.
I'm at your service. That feels like a pretty loaded question. Kidding.
My name is Ari.
Aye. I should show you my old hunting grounds.
Pleased to meet you, Ari.
Yes?
Yes?
Ready to move? The scars came from adventuring. Most of them are barely visible, thanks to the one. From a distance, it may appear to be a dash of paint, a girl's attempt to look menacing. Upon closer inspection, you'll see it's a mark of a burn. When I was a flowering young maiden, I once had many suitors. Men would travel great distances to see the diamond of Riverwood. My sister, on the other hand, had no suitors to speak of. She was far more talented than I, a mage worthy of studying at the College of Winterhold. What she was not, unfortunately, was pretty.
Falkreath's forests feel different.
You go, I'll follow. I'm right here.
Step lightly and stay alert.
All right.
I don't like it here. There's too many bugs.
I bet this inn is a lively one. I used to hate big crowds, but then I realized the more people, the more likely they'd find someone else to steal.
Yes?
Yes? The scars came from a distance, it may appear. When I was a flowering young maiden, my sister, on the other hand, had no suitors to speak of. She was far more talented than I, a mage worthy of studying at the College of Winterhold.
Bosma who break the green
What she was
pacts
not,
are called
unfortunately,
prostitutes.
was pretty.
In Valenwood, they're treated similarly to how the
We'd
Thali
fight
treat
often
fellows
about the smallest of things. Although they were never really about who was supposed to wash the clothes or sweep the floor. It was always about her envy and my lack of compassion. Eventually, one argument got rough. The hand she struck me with was cloaked in fire. Ooh, my hero is sympathetic. How charming. The poor one was my sister, and now we both live in poverty.
I'd really like a Calopia's pet.
Well, my sister doesn't come to Riverwood very often. But she sends a letter every now and then, just to let me know she's alive. She can take care of herself, but that does not mean I don't worry. Oh, I think she moves around. She can't really live in a city. She's kind of a witch.
My name is Ari, by the way. It's nice to meet you.
That is hard to say. I guess she's always been a bit different and good with magic. I don't want to say she was born a witch, but at the very least, she's not your typical mage. And 2 years free? I'm very poor with time, especially when I'm adventuring with my favorite companion. As for her last letter, well, that has also been a very long time. Too long, which makes me worry. We should stop by the Sleeping Giant Inn. Maybe someone has heard something.
Yes?
Come on. In. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
What do you need? Aye.
Aye, all right.
Good morning. Enjoying a warm tavern and a good ale. You'll get no complaints from me. How are you holding up?
Good. I'm glad. I'd rather hear about you.
Yes, Auri?
Oh, never mind. I was going to tell you a sword pun, but I'm not sure you'd see the point.
What are you thinking?
I need some rest. Let's stay here the night.
Aye.
It's so nice and warm in here. Shall we stay a while?
Ready to go.
They have a sauna here?
Good morning. Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
I'm right here.
Just sit back. This won't take long.
The power of the green is strong here. This
Come in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over.
Ognar, have you heard anything about Jocelyn?
Yeah, I've seen your sister walking out the door.
Really? You know she doesn't like to be seen in Riverwood. Why did she come?
Don't know, but some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Rogue wizards down in Falkreath.
Do you think they found her? I'm starting to get worried.
Worry about yourself.
This is grave news, my hero. Bounty hunters will not spare a renowned witch. If my sister has fled to Falkreath, she might try to cross the border. Yes, but the Jarl Mountains are not an easy climb, especially traveling alone. She might have been turned back. We must hurry to Falkreath. I want to check the barracks. If by chance she was caught and yielded, we might be able to save her. Still here.
Yes?
Right behind you.
What do you need?
Mom, let's jump in some puddles. Yes?
You're so noisy in that arm. I realize it protects you, Naga. Would you try not to attract every bandit in Skyrim? Be quick about it.
Aye. Aye. Don't be long.
Can we stop in an inn? I need my sweet roll fix.
What is it?
What did the boss get when he came home late for dinner? A cold shoulder.
Something on your mind? Of course. So what now? All right.
Let me know if you have anything you need from me.
I'm right here. All right. I'm right here. Two hands are better than one.
Yes?
Well, hey there.
Everything's in order.
Huh?
Who's got your back? I do.
You here to make a purchase? No, I'm kidding. Oh, alright then.
Yes? All right.
Yes? Would you believe me if I said I was framed? I guess it wouldn't matter much if you did, unless you're the new captain of the guard. No, I'm just your average horse thief. I suppose my presence here is proof that,
Falkreath's
I ain't a good
forests
one.
feel different. I sense spirits here very similar to those at home. Step lightly and stay alert.
You've got a keen eye, milady. Not everyone notices that when I tell them what I'm in for. It was fear. Plain and simple. I was at the Sleeping Giant when I got approached by two shifty folk with hoods covering their eyes. The first one sits beside me and buys me a drink, while the other stands in the corner. He goes, "I hear you're about to see about a horse." I tell him, "Sure, my lord, I am." He tells me he needs two. One for him and one for his sweetheart. I'm guessing a Breton girl by the size of her. The Breton made me real nervous, always whipping her head round to see if anyone was looking. But it was her hands that caught my eye. She had calluses tough as a goat hide, and all the dirt in Skyrim under those fingernails. She wasn't built like no adventurer, and she wasn't some college mage living in the city either, if you catch my meaning. I think she was a witch. Yes, milady. I figured that's why they needed me, since I used to work the stables for the Ashwoods near Helgen. Except the gate was too heavily guarded. Falkreath was off the main road, but safer for a witch, I take it. Well, the truth is, I was so sore at the Ashwoods, I probably would have stolen the horses for free. But that's no way to make a living. I told the boy I only needed one other rider. The girl could wait for us by Peakshade Tower, and I'd collect the rest of my fee there. Except when the job was done, it wasn't the boy waiting for me at the clearing. It was the witch. The whole ride west I had that hag raven at my back, with all kinds of bad thoughts running around in my head. I don't know what it was that set me off. Maybe it was just the wind, but I laid my heels into that horse and rode as hard as I could into the city. It didn't take long for the guards to figure out the horse wasn't mine. But by Ysmir's beard, at least I'm alive.
Wait, this mage's name, was it Jocelyn?
As a matter of fact, milady, I think it was. You're not acquainted with her, are you?
She's my sister.
Oh, pardon my language, milady. If it's any consolation, I'm sure she made it to Sylvan.
Somehow whatever you need, Dragonborn.
My girls were waiting for her there for quite some time. Evidently, the snowstorm brought her back, and with it, my property. Now, don't give me that look, girl. I don't care if your sister lives or dies. Meaning, I'm more than willing to let her live, if it saves me the trouble of dealing with you. I simply want what is rightfully mine.
And what is that exactly?
Girl, this is hardly the place to talk of such things. Come to the graveyard. At least the dead share no secrets.
Every fight is a food fight when you're a boss man.
Well, hey there.
I didn't like this one bit. Jocelyn would not steal. A very good one. Jocelyn does not act impulsively. She's a quiet woman, and if she stole something, it must have been urgent. Something on your mind?
You okay?
You alright?
Let's keep moving.
I'm going to show you how to force it. Valkyrie did that. Two Bosmer are eating a jester. One says to the other, "Does this taste funny to you?"
Everything all right? I'll be here when you get back.
Can I help you?
So, you're Jocelyn's sister. She never talked much about you, but the girl never talked much at all. I thought she was a sodding mute. Which was good. I tire of young people and the endless flapping of their tongues. She made for the perfect apprentice.
Jocelyn would never join a coven. Something must have happened.
That's another thing about you young people. You think you know everything. So arrogant. For your information, your sister joined our coven and was otherwise happy until her greed got the best of her. Of course, it was only a matter of time before I caught the traitor, which is why she escaped into the very crystal she stole.
What do you mean? What crystal?
Mind your stupid and ugly. The crystal is the property I was referring to earlier.
This is not the time for petty insults, Witch. How did she escape into a crystal?
Young people, so impatient. The crystal is a key, a portal to another plane of existence. The legends say it would transport you to a paradise of eternal youth. Naturally, for someone of my years, this seemed like an attractive prospect. The devil is in the wording, of course. Eternal youth indeed. It's a curse. Anyone who enters the plane turns into a child of body, and a child of mind. God knows I warned the stupid girl. Some people just do not listen.
Stupid as all work.
In any case, the only way to revive the crystal's power is to remove the soul inside it. Thus, our goals are one and the same.
Where can we find this crystal?
My girls tracked her to Bloodlet Throne, which means she ran from my coven right into a castle full of vampires. Sometimes I wonder if your sister is no ordinary fool. but the kind of fool so foolish that her name should be carved on the tree of all creation. As in, Jocelyn Fairchild, the mother of all fools.
All right, Richard. You can call me what you wish, but I've had about enough of you bad-mouthing Jocelyn.
That would not be wise if you wish to see your dear sister again. I am the only one who can open the portal. I would do it myself, but why risk my life when I can risk yours? In exchange, the girl is allowed to live. I trust we have a deal.
Fine. But try anything funny and I won't hesitate to take your head. I'm sorry for that display, my Jarl. I know you're not used to seeing me angry. I'm not used to it either. But when I talk to that hag... I know. Jocelyn's life is what's important. We will worry about the witch later. That worked. Now I jest. Still, if the hag is alive, I do not know if Jocelyn can ever be saved. Is killing her the right thing? At some point I know, I will tell you. Maybe a secret sign is not such a bad idea. How about if I scratch my ear? Nah, it may actually be itchy. How about if I say, I am hungry for a goat roast? Yeah, that will be the signal.
What are you two idiots babbling on about? Let's get going.
Confusing, right?
What can I do for you?
Aye.
Aye. Let's hit the road.
I've got a new name for you. Target dummy.
Fun fact about me? My name is Anaya, and I like to roll. But I'm not bad, honestly.
We enjoy our big two-handed weapons, don't we? If there was such a thing as a four-handed weapon, we could wield it together.
Where did you get so long?
It's none of your business, bitch.
Your business. You know what is my business? Getting my crystal back. If you can't do that, I'll add another stripe to your collection.
someone there?
This can't be. Come on!
With each fight. Because they like to think so.
Well, that can't be good, can it?
Stand still, damn it.
Bloody did it! I like what I see.
Hello? Who's there?
Shit!
How did they find us?
We don't have time for this.
Find a dog!
Your head.
God, no!
Get right in this way.
fucking brilliant.
That was the last
With no choice.
We should be cautious in case there are others. I wonder what's more dangerous, a Draugr's shout or a vampire's kiss.
Those bloodsuckers make my skin crawl.
Vampires are clever hunters.
Vampires were always monsters to be rooted out.
Can I help you? I'm at your service. If you need any help, please let me know.
Yes? Can I help you? Yes? What?
crystal.
Of course
You
it's
think
the
that Roth
crystal.
lives
I
in the
didn't
river?
come all this way to watch you fools tangle with bloodsuckers.
Bloody hag.
What did you say?
Nothing. It was my stomach grumbling. I think I might be getting hungry.
Better you stay that way. A girl your size could stand to lose a few pounds. Now, you both stand still. I'll use the old magic to send you both inside the crystal. As for what you'll find inside, it's anyone's guess. Young people are idiots. Children even more so. Maybe that's what makes the crystal so appealing. They say ignorance is bliss. Well, guess what? It also means you're ignorant. You two want to say any last words to each other before we do this? Well, too bad. In you go.
What? The gods. Jocelyn?
Welcome to Zora's Field, sister.
Sister, you made this for me?
Remember that time Mother said it was too warm to go sledding? And I cried, and you cried. And then Father got the idea to throw cotton all over the house instead. Then you said we should plant cotton all over the tundra so that we never have a day without snow.
I remember, sister. Every day.
Well, here we are, Zora. This is our home. We never have to leave. We never have to cry.
Jocelyn,
Come on, sister. Let's go play.
It was so warm that winter. Riverwood didn't see an ounce of snow. It all seems so foolish now when Skyrim is so cold. The truth is I never really cared much for snow. I love bright colors. I only pouted because it meant so much to her. And maybe a part of me wanted to be that sister again. The one who pretended to care about nothing, to protect the things that meant everything. That day we met, I lied to you. I was on my way to the tundra, but it wasn't for Zora's field. It was always for Jocelyn. Now I know why she joined that coven. It was all for this. She wanted to be a child again. She wanted that feeling of home, but in a place where all the bad memories don't exist. Somewhere far away from Riverwood. I know. As much as it hurts me to say this, none of this is real. Just give me a moment to talk to her.
Do you see it, sister? Do you see the snow?
Jocelyn, here. I know at times I've been a bad sister. I should have been there for you when all I cared about was myself. And I know you're sorry for what happened that day. This field, this place. You want to go back to those days when all our memories were beautiful. But sister, we can't. As much as we treasure them, those days are gone. So is every day we grew apart. I love you, Jocelyn. Please come home.
No! I'm not leaving! You aren't leaving! You're not my real sister. You're someone else.
Zora?
Don't worry, sister. I'm here.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
Give me a moment. I can take us home. Our real home.
All right, when you're ready. Jocelyn, are... okay, can you walk?
I'm fine, sister. Thank you.
Are you sure, girl? Are you sure you aren't better off falling lives like a newborn baby? Isn't that the life you prefer?
Marigoth? Zora, what's going on?
Don't worry, my foolish apprentice. Your whetstone of a sister hasn't betrayed you. You're the only traitor here. All I want is what's mine.
Suddenly I'm feeling hungry for some goat.
Goat roast? It seems like the crystal has warped your companion's mind. But that's not my concern. Give me the crystal. How gracious. That fat little whetstone could learn a few things from you. As for you, my foolish apprentice,
I need to stock up on soul gems.
you're alive. But if I ever see you again, you
Yes?
won't be.
I just want to thank you. I know I tease you calling you my liege and my queen, but on this day you were all that and more. You were not just my companion, my savior and my hero. You were a true friend. First we will go home to Riverwood. And then who knows? Gossiping, bickering, throwing dinnerware. All the stuff sisters do. Not at all. I am envious. I wish I had your restraint and your honor. I am just happy to have saved my sister, and I will always remember this day fondly. Zora's field was beautiful, wasn't it? As beautiful as the girl who inspired it, Jocelyn Fairchild. This is what they will say when it is complete. And it will not be ironic. Those days are long past.
Sister, I think I'm ready to leave now.
Okay, then the three of us will go together.
3 of us?
Oh, I haven't introduced you to my companion.
Sister, I'll see you in Riverwood.
She's very shy. My lady, are you not tired? It is well past both our bedtimes.
What can I do for you?
I once told Sapphire we should wear jade and sapphire circlets. She said it would make us look stupid. She was right.
How can I help? Ready to move?
Yes? Oh. Okay, well, if you need me, you can find me at the Bannered Mare in Whiterun.
Yes? You go, I'll follow.
Zora says I should join the college. I don't know. Keep Zora safe. Greetings.
Yes?
Oh no, Kaiden, your breastplate.
What? What's wrong with my breastplate?
It's dirty. We should take it off so we can clean it.
Does the stone look different at all to you? Yes, I bet Sigrid is still hectoring Alvaro like a pet dog. And speaking of which, it's good to see Stump is still alive too. I forget how he got his name. I think it's because he's always curled about like a stump.
You seem quite comfortable on the road, Gordon.
Yes. I've spent much of my life traveling. Few things beat sleeping under a starry sky.
Yes. Unless it's raining. Then you just have to find a big tree to climb.
Yes, my Jarl. I am
thanks.
shocked. Absolutely shocked
Oh,
and...
yes. Forgot about that.
Well, I guess I'm not really all that shocked. Delphine's always been a little rough around the edges. And inside the edges. Mostly she's just rough. I think Yaramir is convinced she's a Daedric prince. Orgnar too, but he doesn't like to show his displeasure.
Wow. Gordon, you're very tall.
Yes. And you're, quite small.
The Emperor's personal guard? Does that make you her? I apologize for selling you short, my Emperor. But I would have sooner guessed that you were Titus-meted than Delphi was a blade. But that it doesn't suit her. It's just that there are many guilds and groups in Tamriel, full of strong warriors with terrible fashion sense. Delphine fits right in with all of them. Just one. When I was little, I often went out into the woods to collect flowers. It was there that I found the dirtiest, most flea-ridden mongrel in all of Skyrim. He was also very adorable. The way his fur hung over his tender grey eyes, I called him Sir Cuddles, and I was in love. My mother was furious. Yet my father had a soft spot for his girls, so he tried to find a practical reason for why Cuddles couldn't stay. He pointed to how sick the dog was and how dangerous diseases were in the wild. I cried all night, burying my face in my hands. I never even noticed that my sister was gone. It was hours before dawn when the door creaked open, and I saw my sister with a healthy Sir Cuddles trundling on behind her. She spent last of her savings on a hawk feather and a chariot skewer hide, and even brewed the potion herself. Silly me, my instincts were to hug the dog. But looking back, it's the memory of my sister's compassion that I truly covet. And I did not doubt you for 1 minute, my lord. You are the Dragonborn, the savior of Skyrim, my rescuer, my champion, and my best friend. They will shout your name across mead halls, great and small, now until the end of time. For entirely different reasons, I'm sure. Something like, fetch me a drink, Zora, or cover your face, child. Although there may be some in the far corners of the tavern who whisper the name of Zora Fairchild, faithful companion of the Dragonborn. But I won't hold it against them. I don't know. I'd probably settle down in Riverwood and enjoy the peace and quiet. I once traded an army of suitors for a suit of armor, but right now, I don't want either of them. I want to take off this sweaty thing and put on a summer gown, then lie down in a bed of flowers near the bank of the White River. But you never know. Maybe one day a traveler might come along. Handsome but not pretty. Strong but not scary. Friendly but not creepy. Confident but not arrogant. Kind but firm. A true hero, but not like you. There will never be another like you, my Dragonborn. So, when we meet, I will tell this handsome hero to find another companion, for I am forever yours. I'll be home if you need me.
What?
What can I do for you, friend? Well, hey there.
Your bad
Careful there, friend.
It's beginning to affect your archery, Findle.
I don't like to brag, but I once took down a bear at 300 yards in a blizzard.
Are you joking? You couldn't hit a man who was sledding from top of it.
I don't have to take that from you.
I heard Lucan yelling the other day about a thief breaking into a store. It wasn't me, honest.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
All right. I'll just piss around at the bar then. Let me know when you're ready to go. All right. We should do some fishing.
You're a fine shot with that bow. I should show you my old hunting grounds sometime, eh?
I'm doing good. How are you feeling?
I'm glad to hear it.
What did you want to know?
Aye. It's nothing to be proud of. But considering they were my mistakes to make, perhaps I shouldn't deny them. I didn't handle things well after Brynjar's death, and I inherited some of his worst habits. The drink, the moon sugar, one day blurring into another. I fell in with what I thought was a band of outlaws. People like me. People who seemed to be born on the path of destruction and death. They called themselves the Blooded Dawn, followers of a Daedric prince. I foolishly wanted to taste that power, and I learned the price. How I got free is a long and painful tale, one I shouldn't burden you with. Now that I am free, I try to keep my eyes and mind on more earthly matters. One of the reasons I'm in Skyrim, digging up my past. I've learned that if you feel you have no place in the world, you must make one. I'm not. Because it set me on the path that met with yours. How could I be sorry for myself when I'm so grateful for that? Well, it's been a long time since I've met somebody I can trust this much.
I thought I was, once or twice. When I was a little younger and a lot stupider. There was a noble girl I was sweet on when I was a lad. She was married off to some courtier. Another lass later on who turned out to be trouble. Lust or infatuation, might have been, but I wouldn't call it love. What about you? Ever been shot with that arrow? I think that's a no then. But I won't pretend to be an expert on the subject.
Till later then.
I'm just a cook, lass. Let's sate that appetite, hmm? Until next time. You like skeever liver? No? Tough luck. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. All right then.
Word is the College of Mages is back to normal. If there's such a thing for that lot.
Something on your mind? Until next time.
Everything all right?
Aye.
You've been seen in the company of the companions. That's an honorable path you're on, friend. By Ismir, you've helped save the Gilder Green. Words can't express what that means to the city.
Huh? I'm sorry. I'd like some time alone. Goodbye.
By the gods. Dragon!
Everyone inside! Now!
Come in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over.
The Gilder Green blooms again. All thanks to you.
Aye. All right. Let's see where this takes us.
What can I do for you, friend?
This town, it never changes.
What can I do for you, friend? Come in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over.
What are you thinking? Couldn't think of anywhere better.
What do you need?
Aye. That feels like a pretty loaded question.
Right? Aye.
Mountain flower, butterfly wing, should do it.
It's so nice and warm in here. Shall we stay a while?
Met an alchemist in Cyrodiil who told me to taste ingredients to find out what they do. Bugger that. I'm not sitting around eating spiders' eggs to figure out that they're bad for you. You alright? Hey? Nothing really. Aye. Aye.
The long and short of it, yeah.
Kidding. Kidding. Aye.
I should show you my old hunting grounds.
Can I ask you something? At what point in our travels have you seen me wandering about with a loot strapped to me back? I'm a swordsman, not a skald.
What shall we do with the drunken Bosmer? What shall we do with the drunken Bosmer early in the morning?
To myself, I wasn't looking to become a great orator. Would it really make you happy? All right, I'll give it a try. In her 29th summer of life, Fiore the huntress met the warlord Holgier on the field of battle. None remember what they fought over, for their love was to come so great it overshadowed all rivalries or disputes. They fought to a standstill, as their followers looked on. till her sword broke his axe and his shield dulled her blade, and all could see that they were equals. As the eagle finds its mates, so too did Fiori find hers in Holgeir, and a time of peace came to the clans of the forest.
All right.
Aye. We should do some fishing.
Till later then.
My favorite drink is jaga. It's made of pig's milk and honey. It's absolutely delicious. But it seems it's not sold here. Shame.
Yes? Look alive, will you?
You want a drink? Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both? Until next time.
Everything all right?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. And sorry I have been. I'm doing all right, I promise you.
I'm glad to hear it.
Of course.
Aye.
Of course. After you.
Oh, did you need something? Would you like?
Yes?
Hello. Thank you for the other day.
Yes?
Greetings. All right.
Oh, what happened?
You're so noisy in that armor. I realize it protects you and all, but...
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Aye. Good a place as any to put your feet to.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. If you pass through again, stop by for a drink.
All right then.
I wonder if anyone's actually ever counted the 7,000
Good morning.
steps, or if everyone just collectively decided on that number.
All right. I should show you my old hunting grounds.
Every fight is a food fight when you're a bossman.
What did you want to know? Exposure. That's what the priests called it anyway. See, Brynjard fought in the Great War, but he lost his faith in the Empire after the Concordant was signed. That, joined with whatever horrors he'd seen in action, had scarred something in his mind. Happens all too often. So, he tried to fight those demons with drink. I'd grown up seeing it, so I didn't quite notice how he'd worsened over the years. One winter night, he went out in search of something stronger, and they found his body the next morning, lying on the steps to the temple, frozen solid. I don't know if he meant to kill himself. It was clear he didn't care if he did or not. I wasn't sad. I was angry. He could have died fighting, or as an old man surrounded by some family, or in any other way that might have had some bloody dignity. Instead, he just left. I suppose you're right. And a more forgiving person than I am. Perhaps I could learn a thing or two from you. Thank you for, listening.
Of Ephraim are said to be able to change the past and predict the future. I wonder if my mother could do that.
I'm doing good. How are you feeling?
I'm glad to hear it.
Aye. It's a beautiful day to go for a walk. Don't you worry about me. I'm fine.
That's good to know.
I'd rather hear about you.
All right.
Hey, Kaiden.
Yes, Auri?
Oh, no.
Yes?
I was going to tell you a sword pun, but I'm not sure you'd see the point.
What? How can I help? So, tell me about the party at the Thalmor embassy. How was it?
Really now? In Valenwood, parties generally involve a lot of rot meth, wild dancing and song. Usually, at some point, people start getting naked. It's great.